Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all way, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do oldest, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This is your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. Man, I told y'all I was elevating, right? I told you this year was starting off epic. I told you I was bringing nothing but the hardest guests on my show, and I've been living up to that. I've been living up to all that shit. So, you know, catch the last interview that I did with my boy Jerome from the Lucas Brothers. Check that out. But today is a new day. The price has went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price, because, and I'm gonna tell y'all really why. Because my guest today, this brother here, not only has he watched me grow up when I was a shorty, and as I've been growing up in this little lane that I'm in, he said he been watching me. Big bro been saying he been watching me, and I caught up with him Sunday. We had a conversation, and I had to get him on here. I know y'all seen him. I'm talking about one of the hardest hosts in the land. Okay? When I say one of the most down to earth brothers that I have met, I know him about something else, but I know y'all know him as the Connect. Y'all give it up. What up?
What up?
What's up, bro?
It's good.
What's going on, man?
Man, everything, bro. Everything.
Bruh, now you know, I had to find my own way in this lane.
Definitely.
Because they wouldn't let me in the door far as with, you know what I'm saying, certain radio aspects. So I had to figure my way in and find a way to where they'll notice me and build my brand up. And I've been learning. I've just been trying to figure it all out, bro. I've been trying to figure it all out. And when you said something to me, it hit hard. And for you to be noticing me, to you to see the work and sit back and just watch me, and then when I actually see you, say, I see you, little nigga, I see you. That shit meant the world to me that night, bro. So, hey, all I can say right now is, man, I'm smiling from ear to ear because, like I said, this shit means so much to me, bro.
Man,
seriously.
Bro, I'm humble, man.
Don't do that humble shit on here. Do not do that humble shit on here, bro. Don't do that. This is not what this shit is for.
Bro, listen, I've been watching you for years, bro. And I just watched your progression, and I see the direction that you heading in. And you know what? I'm just gonna let you get into it. We gonna get into it.
Okay.
This is your show. I'm gonna fall back and just answer these questions, and then we gonna get to the thick of that shit.
Yes, sir. So basically, we go from the past, present, and the future. So we got to get to know you and even how you even got started and shit. So first off, how we start this show is, before you walk into this world, before you walk outside, how does one get his mental together? How does he center himself before he walk out them doors and say, all right, let's go ahead and get to this money. Let's get to this bag.
I gotta pray first.
Yes, sir.
I pray, and I literally pray for about 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm just talking. I'm talking to him and telling him everything that I need, everything that I want, and everything that I want to happen. Yes. And not necessarily just praying for me, but for praying for people around me to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To grow and to form this circle of support for each other. Like I want everybody to be able to support each other. So I pray for that. You know what I'm saying? More than anything else. Because if one win, we all win. You know?
That's a fact. But in certain ways, you know, it ain't like that.
Of course.
It ain't like that.
In the real
yes
world,
yes.
Yeah, nah, it's not. It's not. And you know, you just gotta you gotta live for you. You know what I'm saying?
Now that is a fact.
I live what I pray. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I do little stuff. I try to bless people to get my blessings back without even expecting to get my blessings back. So I can't live for everybody else. I'm gonna live and live my way the way I need to live my way to get my blessings and do everything that won't block whatever is for me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that's how, you know what, I just realized that while going through this journey, bro, it's about what I do and the work that I put in, but also it's about who I help. And my name gets further as I help people and do little certain things for people as I see them coming up. Because low key is still crazy as shit to me, but people look at me like, that's Big Bro Gotti. But I'm like, I got big bros too. Like that I'm looking for validation from in certain ways. So
you know what? I woke up one day and realized that I'm the OG now.
When did that click?
I fell asleep, the young bull, and woke up the OG. And it's still, I still can't. It doesn't resonate yet. I can't.
How though? As long as you've been doing this shit, as long as you've been in it, you've been in and out of these clubs, you've been hosting, you've been standing next to numerous celebrities, and you've been stamped. How the hell do you still feel like, oh man, I'm the OG? Like, how?
I guess from the era that I came from,
yeah,
it wasn't. This lane wasn't there. It wasn't no host. It was the DJ, and then it was the radio dudes that hosted the events. It was never no regular guy just coming off the street going into the club and now they hosting. I like, for me, I feel like I paved a lane that wasn't there.
I agree.
You know, I had the battle with the radio guys. Tone and Shaq, they're my brothers. But we was like this when it came to hosting events and clubs and concerts and everything, because it was them.
Yeah.
And then it was us. I came from Superstar Entertainment. It was me and Mo Bay. We was the showstoppers back then.
Yeah.
That's when we had it was us and them. And then there was Ferris in the middle, who was like, well, I already got he Power 92, so he already got Tone and Shaq, but he still had us. So it was like he wasn't playing the middle, but he was standing in the middle watching us go back and forth, because who was gonna be the hottest host? Now the radio guys always had the advantage because they're on the radio.
Right. And you hear them.
So to come from the street and make your own lane was different. You're looked at different because you don't have these other avenues to push yourself up. You only got word of mouth and the show that you put on once you get on that stage and that mic in your hand.
Yep.
So that's why it really don't resonate that I've been in it this long. I would say 15 years? Easy. That's a long time to be doing one thing.
That's a long fucking time.
A long time.
A long fucking time.
And to see people that came up under me that are older now, and I'm looking like, I got gray in my shit, bro. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. But when you're doing it, you're not thinking about the time that you put into it, because you steady trying to elevate and progress and evolve. Yeah. So once you reach this ceiling, I guess, of elevation, that's when you like looking down like, damn, I'm here. Yeah. I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
It's a crazy feeling, bro. Like, for real.
Did you do you still, well, let me go back. Far as with where did you actually grow up at?
I'm from Harvey World, USA.
Yes, sir.
147.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Loomis Ave, Turlington T Block. I was Harvey. I monikered myself when I first started the mayor of Harvey because I was any and everywhere that I was supposed to be until they was like, man, who is this guy? Until they started knowing who I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm the mayor of Harvey, man. I'm not from Chicago. I'm not gonna claim that. I'm from Harvey. Ain't nobody came out of Harvey like that. So I'm gonna make sure that my city be known.
That's how I feel about Cal City.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about Cal City. That's why I'm like, I love Cal City. And everybody's saying, you know, we run the 147, but I'm just like, I feel that, but Cal City is exactly where I'm repping from, and I really plan on doing a lot of shit. I'm not gonna stop till I get a street. I'm really feeling that way, bro. I'm really not gonna feel away until I get a street.
That's your motivation, and that's the motivation that you have to keep until you see it happen.
That's a fact.
When they pull that sheet back on that street, and that name up there says your name.
Ooh.
Oh,
and motherfuckers don't even know that's a battle that I'm going for. Like, everybody just...
My brother, Sherrod, man. God is dope. He's the owner of God is dope. That's my brother. I had to shout him out. Man.
Oh, shout out. What up, bro?
You know, God is dope is one of the clothing lines that sponsor me. So I definitely got to show love to my bro. He checking in.
Yes, sir. But do you even feel away now that everybody like Harvey World do this?
You know
147. We run it. You feel a way about that or no?
No, because they're just like I was when I was that age.
Yeah.
It was Harvey World or nothing. They just elevated. The evolution of what it came from. It's still the same thing. Mm-hmm. They just made it their own thing.
Fact.
They went from Harvey World to Sear Block or 147 or Sibley Money Gang. You know what I'm saying? It's still Harvey. However you look at it, it's just the evolution of it. And I love to see that. I love for somebody to take something and make it their own. Because I did that.
Facts.
So for me to diss that would be like dissing myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love everything that come out of Harvey that's positive. Period. Shout out to Ty Money, by the way.
Shout out. I've been trying to catch that nigga. I've been trying to catch that nigga to get on here, but I know it's hard.
In the A.
I know it's hard.
Definitely be linking up in the A.
Yeah. Growing up in your household, what did that look like, bro?
You know, it was okay. So my mom and my stepdad raised me until I was about 12, right? My mom and stepfather decided that they wanted to divorce or separate.
Okay.
But the way it happened was, I'll never forget it. I was young, bro, 12 years old. I'm not really supposed to be comprehending this adult language, this adult speech, this adult conversation. Mm-hmm. My father used to be a janitor at Thornton High School in Harvey. So it's school closed. It's dark. It's late night. He working. My mom take me up there. She like, yeah, me and your dad got to talk to you. They sit me in this classroom. I'm sitting at a desk in a classroom. And my dad looks at me like, well, me and your mom is finna separate. We finna get this divorce, so I won't be there. You're the man of the house now. It fucked me up. Because how am I supposed to... How do you even...
You can't.
Comprehend
Not
at 12
no, you can't.
That you're finna be the man of the house. Like, I got 3 younger brothers. All of them are like at least 4 to 6 years younger than me. I got a set of twin brothers and then one that's under me.
Right.
And how do I even go back home and think the same way as a 12-year-old that dad ain't here no more, so I got to look after y'all.
Do you think that growing up now, being the man that you are now, do you think that was even a right move to do to tell a 12-year-old some shit like that? Like, you the man, because even though he can't even process what that is, it's like...
Me personally, I would never set my kids up like that.
Right.
Like, I did, my first baby mama. I have a baby mama and a wife, by the way. My first baby mama, we was together 10 plus years. We had 2 kids. My son is now 21. He'll be 22 this year. He's a student at Eastern Illinois, plays football. He's a Q as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out.
And we were young. I got with her when I was 16. So to be with her from 16 to adulthood, we even started talking about the whole marriage thing. I called the wedding off a week before the wedding. And not because of my age, but because of my mental. I mentally was not ready to go through that because it all went back to my mother and father. Like, I haven't mentally prepared myself to be a husband, no less a father, to go into a marriage and it not work. Because I watched my grandparents who were together 50 years before they both passed. To see that was my
accomplishment. That was the goal.
That was the goal.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
I was not gonna get into a marriage just to get divorced.
Understandable.
So I called that up, and for years I had to rectify my relationship with my kids because they were young and they didn't understand. Luckily, I did, and me and my kids, like all of my kids, are the best, and I treat them all the same. I love them the same, and they all are excelling in what they're doing. So, me personally, I would never sit my kid down at no young age like that and tell them something like that. Like, no, well, I'm leaving, so you gotta do this the best way you can. Not at all. Like, how do you do?
You can't pass that responsibility, and they not even fully
force
developed.
a kid to be a man.
Do you hold some resentment?
No, not at all. It crafted me to be the person that I am now, but I wouldn't want to put that on my kids to be raised like that.
Yeah,
because then you're creating a generational curse after that.
Big facts.
They're gonna continue the cycle until it's broken. So I felt like I was gonna be the one to break that cycle. It wasn't gonna be that after me.
And that's what we call, well, people call now, man, I had to figure it out and get it the way I had to get it.
Yeah.
And that's what leads a lot of motherfuckers down the wrong path. So yeah, it's shit. Damn, bro, that's real. Yeah. That's crazy. But how did maintain it after that did happen, after that split happened? What did that do to you? What did it do to you mentally? What did it do to you?
Okay, so mentally,
feelings wise as well.
It broke me down. Like I literally put my head on the desk and I cried there for an hour as they walked out the room to talk. But after I cried and those tears dried up and I went home, I put myself in a position to be able to protect my brothers no matter what. Not as a father, but as a protector, period. Because this was the what's the word I'm looking for? This was the assignment that was given to me. And I've never been one, as long as I live, was given an assignment that I was not going to be able to accomplish. This assignment was given to me at 12, and I made sure that my brothers were good and protected. Yeah. And my brothers are 36 and 35 and 38. No, 36 and 34 now. So to get them past into their adulthood, I feel like I completed my assignment.
Big fact. Do stepping into what you was stepping in, far as with the hosting and being in these clubs and being part of the whole scene, when you were getting into it, how did moms feel about that?
You know what, my mother supported me because before the hosting, I was a rapper. So she came to my shows when I was rapping. You know, she always played my songs for her friends when they come over. I just found, so the person that I used to go to the showcases for, he started throwing college parties. And he invited me out, like, I want you to host my event. I'm like, I don't even know what a host is. What is a host? He was like, it's the same way you come up here and you showcasing your music, you rapping on the mic and controlling the crowd when you rapping. You doing the same thing at a party. You just keeping the crowd engaged. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, whatever. All right. So once I did my first party, I was like, oh, this is
Did it come natural or was you scared as shit? Because my
like,
first one, I was
like, don't nobody know who I am. What?
Yes.
I was shaking in my boots, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, the butterflies was real. Like the man.
Hell yeah.
But after that first one, it was like I went home and then that next weekend came and I had to do it again.
Yep.
I went stupid to it where I went so hard. It was a promoter in the building, a concert promoter. And he like, who is he? And I'm like,
that's how it happened.
They come to me like, yo, this dude over here wants you to host this concert out in Milwaukee, man. It's Jeezy. And I'm like, it's who? Jeezy, Rick Ross, Keisha. What? Are you serious? Yeah, they doing the arena out there. An arena? I'm going from this stage in 1 week to an arena in less than 2 weeks.
I couldn't even imagine.
20,000 people? I'm going from this 300 to 500 people right here to 20,000 people.
That's a goal of mine too. To do a concert. To do maybe like a big jam or some shit like that.
Bro.
That is my goal.
The best part about that was
I fuck around craft.
Milwaukee. The next day we came back to Chicago, so to do it at the crib was even better. Now we at the Joe River Center.
Ooh,
where I'm in front of my peers at that time. I'm in front of my people that know me. I'm in front of the hood now.
Yeah.
It's right down the street from Harvey too at that. Like, oh, I'm back in the city. I'm back in my city on the stage hosting a concert.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't tell me nothing. Nigga, I got the biggest head ever, bro. Like,
that's right. And that was another thing. Did you get caught up in the lights?
Yes, bro. Like I lost a lot of friends behind that shit, bro. I ain't even gonna cap the. I gained them back because they all like the real ones. Your real ones are always gonna let you know about you.
Yeah. Well,
and not on no hating either. They gonna let you know exactly how you acting, and they gonna show it to you. Like, look at this, and then look at this. This is how you were. This is how you are now. You're not here no more. You need to come back here.
So you had to have them. You had to have them talks.
Yes, hell yes.
See, I didn't have them because I'm walking in like. First of all, I don't even like. I just want to be on the humble shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay,
and
cool.
me the whole time thinking I'm humble. I'm thinking I'm humble the whole time, bro. Like, okay, so it wasn't humble because it got to a point where I was hosting, and it went from one party to hosting different clubs. And then I went from Club Cancun to the Lick.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's a classic.
Lord Jesus.
About Club Cancun, you really wasn't partying in the 2000s at all.
Yeah,
like,
definitely
you were
right.
under a rock somewhere.
Yes, sir.
But Cancun was the equivalency of what's the club that everybody used to go to out west?
I know what you're talking. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No,
not Pole.
He said Pole.
No, and they had the phone parties and shit
club,
like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is that?
Damn, I can't even think of it. But that was the equivalency of that. So
I can't think of it.
Cancun, it went from Cancun to the Lick. You know, the Lick was up.
The Lick.
And
yes,
then they transitioned me into Secrets.
Yes.
When they started doing the college nights at Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at Secrets, I felt like the man. Like, I'm in a real club, established club, and I'm there every week to the point where they were literally bringing me the mic outside, and I'm hosting from outside, walking into the club with a line of people outside around the corner. They watching me walk up the block hosting, like, how is he hosting outside? I got that cocky, bro. It was just like ridiculous. This is all true stories, no cap at all. Like, I'm putting everything on the table right now, bro. I was a cocky nigga like back then, bro. It was when you get caught up. I got caught up in these lights, bro.
So you came in the era with the great Fuzzy.
R.I.P. Fuzzy. Yes.
R.I.P. Fuzzy, man.
Fuzzy.
That brother right there, he put a light under my. Every time he
Bro,
seen me, he said,
he was
bro,
different. He was a different type of dude.
Yes, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Fuzzy was a natural. Like Fuzzy didn't have to study nobody, cause Fuzzy came in with his own energy, his own, and he know that if he captured the girls, he was gonna get the guys regardless.
Yeah, he was gonna win,
and he got the girls, and he was winning. He didn't even care about the guys. he was winning. Like the lady, it wasn't a lady in Chicago that came to parties that Fuzzy was at that didn't have some type of attraction to Fuzzy, because Fuzzy was a magnet, bro.
Yeah,
Fuzzy was unreal. And I love work. It was times we was like this, and no, fuck that nigga, no, fuck you, nigga. But Fuzzy, we came together, we talked, and we realized like it's enough room for both of us, because it's us, and now it's them, the radio guy still, because he wasn't on the radio yet.
Right, right, okay, right.
So it was.
They picked him up. They picked
him up after that.
Right.
Yeah. Once he started bubbling and buzzing and started, he started hanging with Shondell, and Shondell was like, man,
Shondell was just on it. Yeah.
This dude is a magnet, bro. Everybody knew that Fuzzy was the magnet. Fuzzy was the man back then, bro. It
Yes,
wasn't
sir.
no competing with Fuzzy, so you had to have your lane and secure your lane around Fuzzy, because if you didn't, he was gonna take your lane.
He was gonna take over too. Yes, sir. And you know what's so funny? That, like I said, I unfortunately, it felt like I was. It feels like I'm a natural, and everybody like, man, you got it, woo woo. Your voice, all that. When your energy, woo woo. You do have the look and all this other shit like that. But I still like, nah. I remember standing in that crowd when Fuzzy was up there, taking shit over. I remember standing in that crowd when I saw you, and I'm like, God damn, like they killing this bitch. The lights, the music, everything, everybody moving.
Because Secrets was built different, bro. Like Secrets was like a party and a concert in one, because they got the special effects, they got the lights going, they got the steam, the fog coming out the stage, and all type like. Man, it was like a movie.
Yes, it was.
So it put you in a different zone. Like when you stepped in Secrets, you knew, as a host, you knew that it was showtime.
Yes.
Like if you didn't bring it on that stage, you wasn't bringing it nowhere else. You wasn't gonna be able to go nowhere else doing what you're doing, because if you didn't make it at Secrets, you didn't make it outside of Secrets.
And that's what I feel like. Even now, right now, it's still not really a thing with everybody, even the DJs right now. I'm gonna be honest, even the DJs don't kind of respect the MC side, because they feel like they could do both. And I'm like, it's a difference when you walking around with that mic and you interacting. It's a complete different feel. And
bro,
ladies, the guys feel different when you shouting them out and you right there, you shaking hands and all. It's a different level, bro. And then they still got, and I don't understand it right now. Say it's like, okay, special guest host, and then you got hosted by, and I'm just like,
that.
Stop that shit.
That right there is what I hate. Don't put me on a flyer as a host if you're gonna have a whole slew of people that you're calling host. Host is something. It means so much more to an actual host than it is a promoter. So don't put hosted by. Put special guest. Put birthday, special bartender, startender, whatever. Put anything else except for host, because host means so much to a person that really does it.
Thank you. God damn.
If I had to be the one to say it, I'm gonna be the one to say it. A host is a host, man, and it's bigger than what a promoter thinks it is.
Tell them, man.
Okay, so
they gonna listen
a host is used by, in the promoter sense, like, all right, I got somebody to shout my brand out. I got somebody to make sure that we got a bar guarantee, so he gonna say hit that bar up. Make sure you hit that bar.
Make sure you tip my bartenders.
You got somebody to make sure that your brand is branded, because I booked him for this party, so he has to shout me out.
And who in the building and all that, because the DJ, he focused. He focused.
The only people that I respect as a DJ and a host, the almighty Sean Mack, DJ DJ Ferris, DJ Mathis, DJ Malhigh,
Yes.
and DJ Protege. And I cannot forget Amaris, because Amaris was
Yeah.
he was DJing, but he was definitely a host too. And Amaris made his own lane. But I came up with the Sean Max. I came up with the DJ Ferris's. And my almighty favorite ever, the reason why I even started hosting, DJ Drama and Bigger Rankin. Period.
Yes, sir.
They were the reason why. I used to listen to this man on these mixtapes.
Yes.
And he talked his shit. I used to get chill bumps listening to DJ Drama, bruh. And then when I finally get to host a concert and he's there, I show my ass, bro. I show my ass, bro, to where I almost fell off the stage, nigga. I was.
It's a different feel,
bro.
They just don't.
You know what
bro.
the feeling to be able to walk out on stage and he's standing next to me, walking out on stage with me. It was like that was like my BET moment. I didn't care about no awards. I didn't care about nothing else after that.
You certified
because
you know you certified.
He gave me a stamp and didn't even know he was giving me a stamp.
Yep, that's how it be. That's how it be.
I was over with after that, bro. Like I felt like I completed my bucket list as far as hosting goes because I was able to host with DJ Drama and I was able to host with Bigger Rankin when he brought Plaz out. And I hosted a concert with Plaz. Like, bro, I felt like I reached my bucket list early with the hosting. So it just made me go even harder after that. That's why I feel like I'm able to have lasted this long.
Yeah.
Because I did what I said that I was gonna do.
Let me ask you a personal question. How has it been lucrative to you? Because it gets a little shaky when them parties ain't coming as fast, or the promoters feel like, man, I don't want to pay him extra. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do, you know what I'm saying?
It's a little thing that they used to say back in the day that they probably don't really say now. Paying your dues. And I paid my dues a lot. I took a lot of L's. And I took these L's as a sacrifice for something bigger. I would host these parties for free back in the day. Or take that little $25, $50, $100 back in the day. Because it was more so about me building my name up.
The exposure first. Yes.
I want that exposure. I want them to know who I am.
Yes.
So when I get here, you got to pay me.
Yes.
What I asked for. Because I'm here. I made it this far to get to here. From here to get to here.
Talk your shit.
It means something.
Talk your shit.
You can't give me what you want to give me at this point. Because I went from here to here. And I put that time in 15 years to get here. It's a lot of people that don't even work a regular job 15 years.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's be for real. So I felt like I paid my dues.
Yes, indeed.
I did that free shit. I took them L's. And I was one of the ones that was walking out with the sad face because the promoter come like, man, we ain't make what we thought we was going to make. And I didn't know about pay me up front. I didn't know about the front end and back end. I didn't know about the booking process. I didn't know about none of this because I started a lane. No, I started a lane, so it wasn't nobody to tell me how to do this. Yeah. I didn't know nothing about booking. Nothing. I didn't know how to set my own price. I didn't know. So everything that I did, everything that I walked in blind because I didn't know. It wasn't nobody to teach me or tell me how to do me. Because I didn't see nobody before me doing me. Except for the celebrities.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I couldn't sit and talk to them. So I had to find my own way.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So be very honest. Be very honest. Going through what you've been going through, getting into making the lane, creating the lane. Do you feel like on the MC side it is a lost art right now? And who is it? Somebody that you feel like, is it people that's you just like, nah, they should have had an MC there, or they should have had them there, or that could have helped, or you know what I mean?
The master of ceremony. That's what an MC is. The master of ceremony has been a lost art since the only other person that I seen ever have a real master of ceremony was Ray Charles. Ray Charles had that dude that came out before every concert to get that crowd ready, to pump them up and introduce him. Every show, it was that dude. That was the first host in my eyes because that's the first one that I ever heard about. That introduced him on stage. He got the crowd ready. He was the one, yo, turn these lights down. Yo, where the ladies at? Oh, yeah? What about up there? What y'all doing up there? Y'all ready for Ray Charles? Yeah. That was the first host that I seen. And I had to see it in a movie. So now I'm really taking back because I'm like, damn, how many hosts was it before this? Because that was a host. He was the MC. Yeah. But this is what we call a host now.
Yes. Yeah.
To where I even started thinking like, why can't these artists, these A-list artists that's having these concerts have a host? Why record labels don't sign hosts? Because they are important. Yes. We are important.
They fill them in right now with like comedians and things like that, or the radio personalities. They fill in.
It's always gonna be that. You know? They if it's something that they can avoid having to pay out, we are what they avoid to pay out. Yeah, we are that. The host is that. And it sucks.
It's for real.
Because we're very valuable to a party, a concert, event, period. You always got to have somebody that is engaging with your crowd no matter what. Because you as a promoter are not going to do it.
The top person that I really understood was, and I can't wait till I meet this brother one day. I actually hit him in his DM and he hit me back. We talked for a quick, maybe 5 minutes. And I was just like, oh shit. Kenny Burns. Kenny Burns. The lifestyle specialist. Yeah. Bro, when I tell you how he did it and his story, it was just like, oh shit. And then I actually got to see little clips of him. I'm like, this nigga's wildin'. And he did say, and I quote that he said, I don't give a fuck what I have to do. I roll on the floor, I dance, I'm singing, I'm rapping, whatever. I know when you paid your money, you want to get away from life. You want to get away or have a good time. So that day that you know that I'm on that card and you see me there, you're going to always remember that day. And you're going to always come out because you remember that day I had that good time when he was doing that. And I said, that was it. It clicked.
You know what?
It fucking clicked.
The most important thing that really resonated for me when I was doing it back then was the respect. Like, the fact that it was rare to have a host, period. I had to get some respect. So I felt like I had to be the one that the women wanted and the guys respected.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I aimed at I shot my shot at the women first. And I got the women. Yeah. So now I had to come back around and figure out how I was going to capture these guys. Because they come into the party too. It's not just the females. Yeah. What can I do? I just started trapping it out like them, partying like they do, jumping in the crowd, getting in the circles with them, jumping around with them, being engaged with them. Because at first I was just on the stage and I'm just doing my thing and I never left the stage. Like I would never leave the stage ever, to where I started utilizing my security guards and the name started building up. And I literally would have, I made it my business like, yo, we finna put on the show for real. We gonna act like this is, like I'm a celebrity for real. Yeah. So I had the security guards following me around in the crowd and having them pull me away from certain circles and stuff like that. Like, cause it's, you gotta give you gotta give them the movie. You gotta make it seem like this is where they need to be any time that you are in the building. Give them something.
Yes, you're exactly right.
I didn't know about branding back then, but we're going to get back to that branding stuff in a minute. But that part was the start of it. That I had to create something that was going to be captivating to keep them going, keep the focus. Like, why are you coming to see me host?
Yeah.
It wasn't about the party no more. It was about me, the host. So what am I gonna do to bring you back next week? So they paid me to come back next week.
My biggest thing was getting put on the flyer, bro. Nigga, that it was a small win in my eyes. They said, man, send me a picture. I'm like, what? They said, so we'll go on and put you on the flyer. And when they posted my shit, I said, oh shit.
That was mine too. And because we want to know why.
Oh shit.
Because at first we wasn't utilizing the internet like that.
Yeah.
So to see even if that flyer with my face on it was on the ground, I knew somebody seen my face.
Like, look at this motherfucker. Yep.
That nigga Pete, ain't that the nigga from Harvey? Yeah, that nigga. But once the internet was utilized and they start posting my stuff on social media and it don't go nowhere. So anytime that I click a name, type in a name and that picture pops up, I'm always there forever. Mm-hmm. Even when I'm gone, that first flyer is still there. It's going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Brandon, let's go ahead and jump into that, Brandon, because I established this. This is my baby. This is what I'm standing on. This show, what I created, man. And I'm telling you, when I started just doing audio. Then I'm like, fuck that. Nah, they gotta see me and see what the fuck going on. So then I came here and I've been building and been fortunate to get a lot of good guests, even starting out, putting people businesses out there, people that people don't know. And they like, oh, okay, you have my homie on there. And I just started gaining. Then I started getting, I got Leon Rod, then I got Ramonski on here, then I got DJ Casper, then Bo came, then Katie came, then, man, it just got crazy. El Hitter came, then it's like, oh shit.
You got some hitters on here for real,
and that's what I'm saying. And it's just like, then I started getting the artists. Then I started getting big artists in this bitch. I'm like, oh shit. Now it's something that people like, man, I fuck with your show. It's like, now I'm getting the respect from the homies. And they say, man, I see you doing your shit. So now it elevated. It's like, okay, well, how can you do this? Okay, keep building on the show. Now go back, try to get this hosting shit together. Then I started getting booked because they know me from the show. Then I created another show, the Countdown, the Underground 7 Countdown, for the videos to go to get it back that feel like that 106, the Rap City, the hits from the street, trying to get that feel being outside.
And all of those things I wanted to do. Because outside of the hosting, I did radio for 10 years. I was at WIIT. I was the only person that was not a student that had a show on there consistently for 6 years. 6 years I had my own show, radio show. It was, man, Gaza Noise Radio. I went through different monikers too. It started from Gaza Strict, and then it went to Chicago Connect, to just the Connect, and now Mr. Flight Show. So I had to go through these transitions to get to where it was like, all right, let me sit down and think about this, because I'm finna get back outside. I sat down for 2 years. And at this time, I'm in Indianapolis. Mm-hmm. I moved from Chicago to Indianapolis, and I was out there. And I wasn't really I was throwing parties, but I wasn't using no monikers, no nothing. I was just throwing parties, me. I was the promoter. I'm at the strip club, and I'm doing a night there.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, I need to rebrand myself, because everybody want me back outside. My DJ pushing me to get back outside. And I'm finna make this move to Atlanta. So I can't go to Atlanta as the Chicago Connect. So what the fuck am I going to do? Elevation. I'm going up. I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to fly high. Like, Flight Show.
Boom.
The evolution of going up. Flight. Taking flight. Mr. Flight. I took it. I ran with it. I Googled it. Make sure wasn't nobody using it. Bro. Once I understood what the branding was. Mm-hmm. LLC, EINs, like getting all it, like putting everything.
Put everything under there.
Put your money into your name.
Yes, sir.
Because your name is your brand. Once I understood the game, it was open season after that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I learned it just by trial and error because I'm like, okay, even with wearing people's shit, it's just like, I'm wear my shit. Let me create something. Let me create something of mine. So I came with the Young God clothing. Then I'm like, okay, might as well go with the Young. Okay, yeah, I've been going with Young Gotti for a minute. Okay, that YG means something. Okay, let me go ahead and get me something there. Let me brand it. Okay, cool. Then
Flight Priority clothing coming soon. I just broke that shit. I had to. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'm thinking like winter. I'm gonna get past this birthday and then go ahead. But yeah,
then I had
branding is everything.
Yes, sir. Then I had to. Okay, now everything at this YG is everywhere now. So now it's like, okay, now you need to really get the business. Put this under. What can you come with? Gotti's World Entertainment LLC. Boom, do that. Boom, got the LLC. So now it's like, oh, okay, cool. Now
everything that you did not know
taxes,
when you were younger. See that, and that's what I hate too, and that's why I feel like I'm in the position that I'm in, because now I'm helping those ones that didn't know the information that I know now.
Right.
We are mentors. We are built to be mentors and leaders. We had OGs that we looked up to when we were younger, whether it was street, whether it was personal, whether it was whatever. You always had an OG that taught you something.
Yeah.
I had the OG in the street that taught me the street shit. Then I had my mentors around me that built me up to keep me away from the street niggas, because the street niggas wanted me to get out the way anyway. So they put me with niggas that was smart, niggas that had businesses that needed a face. No, you stay clean, so you can always go somewhere.
And that's what the big homies now, which is actually family, they knew what I was doing, and I would be around them. They were like, man, some shit about them. Just go ahead, that's a little tight. Go ahead, go over there, man. And I'm like, all right, so let me go find something to do. And they kept me up, but now they see me doing this, they like, all right, yeah, bro, you could be out, help us get in this way. And I'm like, no problem. But also I had to understand too, like, I'm there for, I don't know, I'm looking at who's there for the access and who's there for the love.
And that's where it gets tricky.
Yep.
You want to know? Like in the beginning, I had this crowd with me. I had at least 20 plus people that always came with me wherever I went.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I got up, the more that crowd grew, because everybody, they knew if I was at the party, they getting in the club for free. You know, all we got to do is meet him there, and he got us. We good. Till I sat down, and I could count 5 people that called and checked on me when I sat down. They didn't know if I was going through anything financially, mentally, anything. And that's where you gain clarity, like why they were here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's how you separate the real from the fake, because it's a lot of fake. It's a lot of fake in this industry. A lot.
I've been seeing it.
I'm just privileged enough to have a lot of real people that stayed around me no matter what.
Yeah.
Even moved where I'm at. Shout out to my brother Mayor Dave. Like, Dave is from Chicago. He moved to the A, and we clicking. Whatever I need, whatever I'm on, he on. Like that. And that's 15 years. I have 15, 20, 25-year relationships that are still around, but it took clarity and sifting out the BS. You gotta take that strainer and get the bullshit out the way.
Yes, sir.
Get the bullshit out the mix.
Yep.
Once you get the bullshit out the mix, you can bake the cake and everybody gonna eat.
That is a fact. My thing is, matter of fact, let me even take it here. Your balance though, because I'm learning it. I'm figuring out shit is just getting elevated. Shit is just getting growing. And I find myself busy, and I even had to get an assistant, bro. And
I didn't want that fight.
No, I got that. I had to because
Man, what that feel like? What that feel like?
Took a load off me. I can tell you that shit.
I definitely have like a little manager, but I don't got no assistant.
Nah, I got an assistant. She take care.
What the fuck are you doing?
Shout out Marley, man. Shout out my girl Marley, man. She takes care of everything.
I need to get at your level, man.
She takes care of all the bookings here. All that. How you think you got booked? I didn't do it. She just did it. I told her, I said, hey, Lou, get this date. We'll handle that. She sent me to it. That's how I sent it to you. Bro, because I'm too busy doing other shit. I'm too busy filming. I'm too busy doing all that shit.
I'm not that busy then. I need to get busy out here.
You stupid. You stupid.
This shit, yeah, man.
You stupid. But how do you balance right now? How do you balance all your shit right now?
Bro, now it really just started like to where I'm like 2 and 3 parties a night.
Mm-hmm.
But it just come with my passion. Like, so everybody has a vice. Everybody got that thing that they do to keep they mind.
Of course.
Whether it's recreational, drugs, whatever, alcohol, whatever.
Of course.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
This hosting is my high. It's my vice.
It's a different feeling.
So I feel like for the first party would be like sparking the blunt up. That's the first blunt of the day. That's the first party.
Yeah.
By the second party, I'm cracking the bottle open. That's getting me on the level. By the third party, they getting everything because I done went from to this. So it's just like my balance is my passion. You can't, if you got passion, if you got enough passion, it's gonna always balance anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you know for sure exactly what you doing going in from the first one to the last one, it's gonna always be a balance.
Yep.
Now, the tricky balance is balancing this lifestyle with your life.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Now, the nightlife and then the family life. That's where that's where you have to learn balance, because when you in a relationship or you're married, whatever, it's gonna always be conflict. Because one, as a woman gonna always be thinking, and if they not out with you, they're thinking even more.
That's why
because you're around this, you're around these elements that can trick you up.
Talking shit. Talking shit. Yeah,
and trust me, this is dead coming from experience, my boy.
Yeah.
Like I was there. Like, bro, listen to me.
I was there.
What people don't know, this is me giving my all. Like, I was hosting these parties, getting like $25, $30, $50 to the point where I lost everything. I was homeless. Niggas didn't know I was homeless. I was homeless, sleeping in the car, going somewhere, taking a shower, changing clothes, and being at a party the next night. Like, sleeping in the dead of winter in a car with my then girlfriend, pregnant, 8-9 months pregnant, in the dead of winter, bro. But ain't nobody wasn't knowing this, because I never strayed away from people seeing me like this.
Wow.
With these lights on. I never let my personal see the fictional, because that hosting shit is the fiction. We love it, but eventually that book gonna close. Yeah, you still got to go back. To your reality.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People didn't know my reality. They didn't know that I was hurting, hungry, and homeless, literally. No lights, no showers, no nut. I'm sleeping in the car in the winter. It was a blizzard. No cap, a blizzard. I had nothing to my name, and my girl was still working at 9 months to make sure that we had at least a little money to get a hotel room for one night, to be able to shower and do whatever. She kept us going.
Man.
That's the part that people don't know. They'll never care about your struggle.
All they see is
what
they
they want to see. But that struggle is what made me go harder, because I promised myself that I would never be at that point ever again.
Yep.
It took a lot of praying and a lot of straying. And what I mean straying, like straying away from the bullshit, straying away from people that don't matter, people that don't have my best interest at heart.
No.
Saying no.
Saying no. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Saying no.
I know.
I went from being homeless to getting a 1-bedroom apartment to getting a townhouse to now having a house. I went from having no car to 1 car to 3 cars to but it took discipline, prayer, and God.
Boy.
So if you don't believe in at least 2 of those 3, you're not gonna make it doing nothing that you're doing, because it takes a whole lot of faith and a whole lot of discipline to do anything that you're trying to do.
You ain't lying.
Anything. It don't matter what it is.
You ain't lying.
And I that's what I stand on. I stand on my faith. I stand on my praying, like he hearing me. I stand on it.
Yep. Bro, when I tell you I know exactly what the hell you talking about, I know exactly what you're talking about. Man, shit. There's so much I want to talk to you about, but I gotta get to the game because we run down on time. I got a game, bro. Here go the game. It's called the 10-name game. So basically what it is we got him shaking, Sam. Oh, yeah. We shaking. He's shaking right now. He's shaking that. It's called the 10-name game. So basically, I'm going to fire off 10 things or 10 names. They all going to be random. You got to give me your answer in a 1-word answer. So basically, if I say hosting, how could you describe hosting in a 1-word answer?
Spectacular.
Boom. That's how the game go. They all going to be random as shit. They all going to be random. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here you go. This is the fun part. Here you go. Love.
Everything.
Sacrifice.
Discipline.
The nightlife.
My heart.
I feel it. Fuzzy.
Great. No, take that back. Go.
Chicago.
Home.
Harvey.
My life.
Your children.
My everything.
Marriage.
Infinite.
Your journey from where you started to this point right now. Your journey.
Epic.
Last one. Overall, if you could describe him in 1 word, God. And everything that he's done for you.
Forgiving.
Woo! Clap it up. Yes, sir. So, how we do it here? We give you a grade. For after all that, we give you a grade. So, Brother Sam.
I'm giving that a 10. Last answer, that was a really dramatic answer, but really good answer.
So he basically he got a 10, he got an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give out 10s.
You don't he said he don't give out 10, but he got it.
Oh, I feel special.
And basically, and of course, bro, like I'm biased. I can't help it. I'm biased. They were great answers, but also I'm biased because it's you. So of course,
don't be biased.
Because it's real. It's real because all of it was thorough, and I know they meant something to you, just by the way you said them. You know what I'm saying? I could feel that energy from over here. Like I know where that's coming from. So definitely, I give you an A. So you definitely locked in, my brother. You definitely locked in. He got great. He got a good grade. He got a good grade. Man. Before I end the show, bro. I can't tell you how much this shit mean to me, and also coming from a place that I know you know where I'm coming from, and just by you saying some of the things, it hit. And I'm like, he ain't lying because I've been there. Even this little shorter time that I've been doing it, I've been there. He know what I'm going through. You know what I mean? So when we definitely locked in, and you said what you said to me, bro, it hit. So it wasn't even a no-brainer. Whatever I had to do to get you on here, that's what I was going to do. And when you said it, and you said, like, I see you, and I want to be on the show.
Bro,
that was a big homie moment.
Like that was
a big homie moment.
I needed that to happen. I needed it to happen because I never ever told nobody my story. I've never. You
That's the purpose.
Are the first person to ever get me to open up on everything and just lay everything out with so much clarity, and I didn't have to edit what I say and
no.
you know, hold back. And that's what brings me to this moment. Like, I'm turning 40 this year. I'm joining the 40-40 club this year.
40-40 club.
May 13th, I'll be 40. And I have to transition. At this age, at this point in my life, I feel like I have to transition out of this lane after this year and go into another lane. And that's going to be the hardest moment for me. Like, bro, like, I'm literally holding back tears right now because this is all I know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I know. The
feeling.
I know.
The feeling
I know what
that
you're saying.
Like, that's,
Ooh, I know what
that's my air, bro. That's my air.
It's a different type of energy.
The greater feeling is being able to not let it go, but leave it in the hands of somebody who's going to cherish it just as much as I did. And I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pass my torch to you. Like, I want you to take this, and I want you to take this thing that we call hosting.
Hey, you said you was going to do it too.
I want you to take this thing that you call hosting. If we're running out of time, I'm sorry, but I have to get this out. I want you to take this thing that we cherish, that we call hosting, that we love so much. I want you to take it, and I want you to run with it and take it somewhere that I wasn't able to take it.
Mm.
Because, for one, you are a new face to this. You've been doing your thing, but you are a fresh face to this. One, you are humble. Two, and you stand on everything, the same principles that I stand on. So it's only right that I give it away to somebody that is deserving of it. One, and that I know is going to take it to a whole nother level. And I believe, like, you are, like I told you the other day, I said, I see you in me. I see me in you. I see me in you. Like, you are a younger, fresher version of what I used to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like you are going to take this thing and you're going to take it so much further than any of your predecessors, me included, could ever take it. Because you have help, you have platforms, you have people around you, mentors. Me now gonna be around you to help you elevate you into what you want to be with this hosting thing. I'm passing the torch to you because I feel like you deserve it. And I know that you're gonna do what you're supposed to do with it. You're not gonna fumble the ball.
Hell no. I've been wanting this opportunity for so long, and I just been pushing. I've been at Sam, bro, we talked about this. I'm just trying to find my way, trying to get into things, and a lot of people didn't seen it. I just like, man, as soon as I get that opportunity,
you know
to
what?
where somebody see me, then they see me that night and they see my talent.
Bro, you know what the problem is?
Over with.
It's so many people trying to do what we've been doing and what you're doing. So they not gonna let you in the game. They not gonna let you in the game because you doing what they doing.
Yeah.
But if you do what they doing better than they doing it, every time you step into a building, you put fear in somebody's heart that's hosting because they feel like you coming for them. Let them feel like that. But you stay you.
Don't dim my shit for nobody.
Don't dim your light for nobody because this is your time right now. You have the throne, boy.
So you gonna pass all the contacts and all that?
Everything.
I need it. I just need it.
I have a situation that I was supposed to start this year.
Saying we going global.
It's a situation that I was supposed to start this year. I'm gonna sit you down, me and my mentor, and we gonna talk about it. It's gonna be you implementing your podcast, music. It's a showcase. It's a venue. Everything, contacts, and the person that I'm finna put you with knows everybody in the city. So it ain't no more, I don't know this person, I don't know this person, because this person, everybody knows this person, and this person knows everybody. So it would never be an issue of, well, I don't know how to do this, and I don't know who to talk to about this. You got the keys now. And it's not just from who I know, but from who I'm putting you with knows. And I'm not just putting you with one person. I'm putting you with the big dogs that really know the city and know the promoters and know the venues and know the owners. We bypassing all of the little red tape stuff now. You gonna have total access to what you need now. Because you deserve it, bro. This is your time now.
Woo!
The flight show gonna always be here.
They gave me chill.
The flight show is gonna always be here, but the flight show is going behind the scenes now. I'm finna start managing. I'm finna start doing my own events, my own concerts. I'm finna be executive producing a reality show. Like, I'm consulting with artists already. Like, I'm already behind the scenes, but now I'm finna step behind the scenes for real and leave it in the hands of somebody that's gonna rock just like I rock.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's
bro.
the YG show.
It's the
Young Gotti.
You goddamn right it is. You goddamn right. And I'm finna take off. I'm finna go crazy. I'm finna go crazy. But you know that's why low key, you know that fear that you was talking about? When I saw you with that mic, I said, I don't need to do no work tonight. Don't worry about it. I don't care if I was on the fly or not. I don't need to do no work. Let him do it. Then I saw Louis on there. I said, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I said, it's cool.
Bro,
but
you gotta, own your shit.
I'm walking in it now.
Every mic that you touch, you burn that bitch down.
I'm walking in it. You ain't say less. I'm walking in it.
You gotta jump in the crowd and hug every bitch. Whatever you gotta do, bro. You carve at this point, the lane is already made for you. Now you have to start putting your own curves in this lane for somebody to even try to follow behind you.
Big
after that.
I'm on it. Say less. Say less. I'm blazing the trail. I
had to get that out before we.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know, man. Where to find all this great content, man. I appreciate you, big bro. You don't even know what you did for me. Shit, I don't even know how to end on that type of.
Shout out Multiple Hustle. Never remain solid, never fold. Nail Potion, Chicago Vodka, all of the people that endorse me, sponsor me. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all supporting the flight show. Everybody, all my followers, all of my supporters, because y'all not followers, y'all are my supporters. Y'all are my support system. Y'all are my team. God bless y'all. God blessing me. And as long as he blessing me, he blessing us. Period.
That's Gotti World Show. We out of here. Yeah.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all way, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world. We some mob bosses, turn them L's to lessons. We don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.